Frisk from Undertale is not beating Kris. Frisk is not beating Kris. I need to say that, and I feel like the Deltarune and the Undertale community, like you guys, are literally like, you know, capping out of your ass. Like it's literally nostalgia. I hate to say that. I hate to say this because look, I love Undertale so much. I had a literal phase of making Undertale alternate universe comics.
I'm recording off this bum ass tablet. Jesus Christ. We about to open this mug up right here. God damn. It's level 1 ass art. Yeah, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, boy. Middle school was crazy. Boy, I said Underverse. The Answers, Undertale AU comic. I'm telling y'all, like, I actually... Dude, the shit actually has, like, length to it. It's actually dedication. Like, holy shit. What the fuck drugs was on when I was a kid? Be something Orion, Master of Hell, Destroyer. Niggas yapping. And did I even still spell that shit right? Underverse, Sins of War. Nigga, what the fuck is this? Look up Sins of 12. Boy, look up what? I literally know this. I live this. I breathe this. I was watching since fucking hour 1 Star X Undertale songs. Peak songs. Back in the day, bangers. Straight bangers. I was bumping them in them cheap ass headphones. I was literally bumping them. I was bumping the OSTs. Literally. Every song that Toby dropped. Straight fire. Beethoven. Prime Kendrick Lamar songs in my earlobes. Peak, straight peak. Everything, the story, straight peak. But I'm not gonna sit on here and hop on dick and just say, yeah, Frisk is literally like more powerful and more stronger than Kris. Like, nigga, that's straight delusion. And let me explain to you why that's straight delusion. Because you sitting here thinking, bro, he's gonna be talking about bullshit. What is he possibly gonna say? Let me break it down to y'all. Why Kris is stronger than Frisk. So I seen this post and this sparked it up. This sparked it up.
You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. I had a guy, but now I don't. You are not the guy.
And what the hell am I doing here?
I don't know. It's not my call. I just do what I'm told. And now you're gonna do what you...
Hey! No! Stop! Just calm down! Don't do it, Gohan! You're not going out!
You know, prime propaganda, prime psyop. I'm telling you, that whole take, one of the goofiest takes I've heard in a long while. Because I'm here to defend that. Kris Lawyer here. Hello. So as I open the book, I'm explaining to you why Kris is stronger when it comes to the soul than Frisk. Let me explain that to you right now. The reason why people think the soul would say that is because the soul is actually the player. So the soul is actually thinking that. Like Toby Fox literally has the player in mind, and you play as the soul. Kris is their own character. You play as your own, you play as the soul. So of course the big propaganda is the soul is so angry, so pissed off that they keep getting soloed by Kris. They keep getting snatched out the chest, thrown in the fucking garbage, thrown in the cage, being smacked around. Y'all not been seeing Kris' aim? Their aim is bullseye level. Just sniping you from across across Noel's house, telling your bitch ass, boy, you not strong. You're not tough. Sit that ass back down. So Kris is strong enough to fight back many of the actions of the soul. Many of dialogues, many events don't happen because Kris is able to say, hey, we not doing that. Next segment. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. All the stuff with Azrael, you know, you trying to figure out, like, what's Azrael doing? I wonder what this is. Kris said, next segment, and there's nothing you can do about it. But in Undertale, you have full control. You, the soul, the player, have full control full capability to do whatever you want, meaning that Frisk is not strong enough to fight off the soul. Let me also tell you this here. Not only can't Frisk control their soul, they can't do nothing. They just have to deal with it. They just, hope for the best. But also, Frisk has to use determination. I ain't never seen Kris use determination. Like, this is I ain't never seen Kris use determination. Exactly. And don't say it is. No. This is not the same universe. Not the same timeline, boy. Shut that up. It ain't. Until it's confirmed, or unless I'm stupid, it ain't determination. Kris don't need determination. A big feat that Frisk is able to do in terms of strength is be able to come back. How do they come back? Through the power of determination. Determined to come back and face the problem once more. Kris does the same exact shit. But you know what? They don't need determination. They don't need determination. Nowhere has the story literally been begging, please, Kris, you have to stay determined. Please, Kris, please stay determined. Please stay fucking determined. Please. Begging, please stay determined. Ain't nobody says please stay determined for Kris. Kris doing that shit solo. They doing everything solo. You could even argue in Undertale, Frisk is also with Kara. Even though I'm pretty, nowadays, I don't know if that's valid. It's another entity basically saying you have to stay determined. Please stay determined. Ain't nothing like that happening in Deltarune. For Kris, nobody telling them stay determined. They trolling Kris. They saying, hey man, what do they even say when Kris died? Hold on. Okay, I'm looking at it. It says the mysterious voice is saying it appears you have reached an end. What else did it say? Will you try again? Then the future is in your hands. If they click yes, then the mysterious figure says then the future is in your hands, giving Kris responsibility for the entire future, for that entire story. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, Frisk would be Tom Holland Spider-Man, getting help from other people and shit. And then Kris is Tobey Maguire Spider-Man doing this shit solo. Literally, Spider-Man 3 wearing the Venom spider suit, trying to tear tearing off every time the player doing some bullshit at the suit. Like literally ripping that shit off, throwing y'all in the garbage when needed. So yeah, of course the sentiment is, bro, why is Kris fighting back? Kris shouldn't be fighting. My GOAT Frisk literally didn't fight back. Yeah, Kris, stay a mind-controlled teenager. Stay mind-controlled, unable to do nothing, powerless. Stay the Winter Soldier. Instead of being Captain America, stay the Winter Soldier. Instead of being Tobey Maguire, be the Winter Soldier. That's basically what I'm saying. Every time Kris fought back, I was like, oh yeah, Kris, fight for your morals. Come on, Kris, don't let them read about Azure. They don't need to know about your brother. They don't need to know all that. I'm not doing this. Kris has literally multiple times said, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not doing this shit. Now, let's also talk about enemies, right? And I feel like Kris, again, is stronger than Frisk. Let me explain to y'all why they're stronger than Frisk. So, in hindsight, you're probably thinking, what the hell is this guy talking about? Literally, all the monsters in Undertale have magic. They all have magic. They can all attack you. They're all attacking you. Doing all these cool attacks like, Torio shooting fire, Papyrus and Sand shooting bones, summoning Gaster Blasters and shit. Let me sit you down on the lap right here. Let me sit you down on the lap and explain to you that Kris is fighting Omega Threat and Eldritch Horrors. Kris is out here in the mud fighting characters that hits for 999. Instant kill. They got the COD zombies instant kill power up on 24/7. Frisk is over here fighting them. And you may be thinking, well, Frisk doesn't need to fight in order to basically win the battle and all that, yada, 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 yap. Dude, Kris is so strong. They don't need to restrict an entire action in order for the story to not change. See, here's the thing. You're probably thinking, what the hell are you talking? See, look. When Frisk goes to attack, they're using all their power, all their strength. They can't control it. They're just swinging away. You know, mindless Winter Soldier. But when Kris does it, Kris is able to control their power. They're able to control their sword swipe so much that they can hit a critical hit, slash across the chest, and not kill the monster. Because that's the thing. Monsters can be killed in Deltarune. But every time Kris fights, why do you think there's no dust that flies around or anything like that? Just a monster has enough health left on 1 HP, limping, walk into the hospital. Take your ass to the hospital. That's exactly what they do. Because they're like, fuck, Kris is another, fuck, Kris is, oh my God, I gotta get out of here. Boom, there you go. But you know, Frisk has also fight Omega level threats too. They fought Omega Flowey and the god of this, Azrael. Frisk fought some Avenger level threats too. But you see, here's the difference. Frisk fought those guys, or that character, Azrael, at the end of the game. Kris, on the other hand, has been fighting Roaring Knights since chapter 3. It's supposed to be 7 chapters in total. They've been in the mud. They literally had their square off with the Omega level threat, Flowery, in the 5th chapter. It's the 5th chapter. This ain't chapter 7. Flowery can hit people for 999, and that's all true. All his stats are maxed out. Y'all can't fight this point. Bro, you literally got people saying that Flowery scales to Goku. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Frisk is lucky Char wasn't the main enemy in the game, or else they probably would have got cooked. Oh wait, they did get cooked at the end of the fucking genocide run. Cooked. All my dog Kris gotta do is low side B. Boom. I don't know what that means, but I just post.
When I think it might be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. It's not. It's not.